The head of the table has arrived.
Complete domination of WWE. This has brought his family and the locker room in line.
And we should all be thankful that WWE has Roman Reigns.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Jimmy Uso from Pensacola, Florida. Weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
While some people may question the change in Roman's attitude, you cannot deny he still works harder than anyone in WWE.
Takes no opponent lightly, engages in psychological warfare even before the bell rings.
And there is no question about it. Roman Reigns is one of the most dominant competitors in WWE history.
Oh, he'll show why he's at the top of the food chain. A real force, Drew McIntyre.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds. Drew McIntyre!
Something tells me the countdown to Claymore has already begun.
The Scottish Warrior prepared for battle.
I'm sure plenty of people remember Drew McIntyre's departure from WWE, but his return ended up being the more momentous occasion.
No question there. McIntyre came back more experienced, more dominant, and frankly, bigger than anyone could have ever imagined.
And ever since that return, it seems like Drew has only gotten more impressive inside the ring.
Some time ago, Roman Reigns was a guy who valued having allies at his back. But now, the big dog seems more comfortable going at it alone.
Roman's a one-man wrecking crew. Doesn't need any help in the ring, as I'm sure he's...
Oof, he gets what he deserves for all that gloating.
And this might not have a pleasant ending.
What a press slam!
Boom, vicious headbutt.
Quick return to the ring.
Stomping. Ouch.
Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter McIntyre. That kick will stop you in your tracks. Did you hear that impact? Reigns turns that around. That hit connects from Roman Reigns.
Oh, that is going to leave a mark.
When you got two Goliaths in the ring like McIntyre and Reigns, you have to think this match will be decided by who wants it more. And the Tribal Chief has shown a willingness to do whatever it takes to win, no matter how ruthless it may be.
You might be right, Corey. A particularly brutal plan of attack might be the only way for Reigns to get one over on a steadfast competitor like McIntyre. Counters, this could be an opportunity. Look out!
This crowd is truly unworthy of his incredible magnificence.
McIntyre gets away from that. using the knees. The big dog had that scouted.
He's heading back to the ring. He's one step ahead there. Oh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly. Driven down. Able to give him the slip.
Oh, jeez. Nasty kick to the face.
Sit out powerbomb from the big dog. Look at this raw power. Sit out powerbomb.
He's getting pushed down into the defensive.
Yeah, but you can't count anyone out yet. This match could still go either way.
And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
McIntyre's strength is getting totally nullified by Reigns.
Into the corner he goes, a perfectly placed target.
And McIntyre puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
Time now to get his energy up and crawl back into the fight.
That dodge combined drew time.
Sequence of reversals there.
With a clothesline.
Reigns establishing the upper hand.
Drew doesn't usually allow from the top.
Are you kidding me? Oh, look at this.
Oh, man. Inside out.
Had an answer for the big dog.
And McIntyre puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
That could be the torch that lights the fire under McIntyre.
Whatever's playing here can't be good.
This is one way to get out of it.
Here he comes, sliding back in. Nasty kick to the face. His defenses have fallen, and soon he may too.
This is getting hard to watch, guys. We might need to stop this one.
Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay. Able to counter. McIntyre is getting dismantled, and Roman might just have more in store. Powering clotheslines. Bad predicament right here.
Driven down face first.
He knew what was coming. The jaw getting rattled.
Oh, no. Draped across the top rope.
To the outside. This won't be good for their opponent.
Tope suicida.
Just exhibiting their fearlessness.
Exhibiting guts and accuracy as well.
Tough position to be caught in here. Perhaps thinking about what to do next here. Oh, my goodness. Coming back into the ring, back to the action. He's testing fate here, in danger of a countout. The big dog is unleashed.
Rarely do we see Drew get disassembled like this.
He gets sent down to the floor. And countouts are legal, so hopefully this will be a short trip outside.
He shoves him onto the announce table, looking to end this in spectacular fashion.
I knew there would be sparks tonight, but this is an all-out war.
And this war could still be far from over. I'd wager there's plenty more devastation to come.
From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord.
And Mcintyre on the receiving end again.
Reigns has identified the target. Stand by. McIntyre's in dire straits.
Really having his way right here.
Drew's power currently being suppressed.
Able to elude it. Back and forth from these competitors. Up and down, like being manhandled by a bear.
Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake.
Drew McIntyre is bleeding profusely now.
Just mounted with punches and not, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Snap headbutt. Oof. No coming back from Reigns after that.
Just mounted with punches and not, a nasty stop to finish it off. We are witnessing a staggering display of in-ring ability for the win.
Gotta wonder what his strategy is here, Cole.
McIntyre gets away from that.
Great job refocusing to reverse that.
Set up in the corner of the ring. Out on the apron.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad.
Nasty. The hardest part of the ring. And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Overwhelming attacks from Roman now.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
The barricade.
5. And now he's giving you all another chance to simply take it all in.
He's doing a whole lot of gesturing, and it could cost him. And we are down to the proverbial wire here, guys.
The match hanging in the balance. Time to get back in the ring.
Roman Reigns has just taken command.
Drew doesn't usually allow his opponents to gain this much confidence. Hoisted up. Back suplex. And we see him take yet another shot to the body.
McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
Reigns is picking up steam.
McIntyre counters with power. And this one might be headed ringside.
See Drew get disassembled like this.
Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
Being carried around with ease.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Powerbomb into the barricade. And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength.
He steps foot in the ring again. Reigns comes up short on that attack.
Clothesline. What impact.
Intensity from the big dog.
Drew's getting cut off at the knees at every turn.
Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want.
Someone call a dentist. Running knee. Draped across the top rope.
Getting him into the corner. Not where you want to be right now.
Absolutely not.
This superstar promised a win at any cost. We are seeing just how far they're willing to go.
McIntyre turns things around. Definitely not where you want to be right now. Just carried like a ragdoll here.
Insulting. He's getting up, but there's danger in front of him.
That takes him down. Forearm all across the face.
Cut him in half.
Reigns got all of it.
Listen to this place. It's electric. Punch lands.
The big dog setting it up.
wants to end this.
McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
And Roman might just have more in store.
Good night.
Wow, Reigns nailed it.
The cover. 2, 3.
That's it. The blood and sweat put into this match. Well worth it.
A hard-fought victory.
Yeah, big win for that young man. And
Wait a minute.
what's he thinking now?
He's thinking he's not finished. He wants to stomp a hole in him.